Good morning, good morning. And I literally mean good morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Getting ready together today. I was watching my old videos and I watched one of my, well, actually my only get ready with me for work. And I was like, dang, I should make another one of these because I really like doing this. And I thought it turned out really good, but you don't have to think that it turned out really good. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Katie. I'm 24 years old and I really don't know how to shut up. I really like to talk. I really like to travel. And I make vlogs, okay? Like that, I'm just here. I really am just here. I'm here for the love of the game. I'm here for chits and giggles. End up liking this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm not gonna hold you hostage if you don't though. Maybe. No promises on that. Let's get ready because I have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock. I am going out for breakfast with my friend Kaylee, and if you are new here, Kaylee is one of my best friends. I literally adore her so freaking much, and I talk about her and all of my other friends literally all the time. That's one thing about me, is I literally talk about my friends all the time. I don't feel like going kind of crazy with it, so I'm literally just gonna wear these shorts and hold up. I haven't hung up these clothes, so if they're a little bit wrinkly, mind your damn business. And just this blue shirt. I'm gonna get dressed and I'll be right back so we can actually start my makeup. Am I a little crazy for doing my makeup this early in the morning just to go get breakfast and dilly-dally? Probably, but I do my makeup to just sit at home, so I guess it's really not that crazy. I really hope that you can see me and that I'm actually in focus, because I know sometimes when I switch to the back camera, it does not always get in focus, and I am just gonna scoot back just a little bit because I don't know. I hope I'm not too close or like too zoomed out, but I really need to get going because I have to meet Kaylee at 8. I'll never do my skin prep at my desk, but for the sake of this, we're gonna do it at my desk so that I can get it done all in one go. I usually do it in my bathroom and then I sit down and do it. But I always start with Bubble Milky Toner. I don't know, I just think it's thicker. There's probably a better alternative out there. I don't know. I'm broke, so I usually try to go with a cheaper option. And it is about the same as the Bioma one. It's a little bit thicker though, which is why I like it for my makeup prep. And I promise I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the makeup products the entire time because I'm really not like that. I don't like to try and push makeup products on people. If you want to know what the product is, I will gladly share, of course. Instead, we're gonna talk about other things because, again, I really just don't know how to shut up. I like to talk about things. I also started putting my hair back a little bit whenever I do my makeup and my skincare because I don't like my front pieces. I don't like getting product on them. My hands are so slippery from my moisturizer right now that I can't even grip the freaking hair piece. But look, they're little ATEEZ ones that my friend Joanna made me, and then she made ones for BTS as well. And they're so cute. Speaking of BTS, how I know it's been so long since I did my other Get Ready With Me is because I was literally talking about how long I had to wait for BTS. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's in August. Well, it's officially August now, and I have less than two weeks. Oh my god. I have less than 2 freaking weeks. Actually, by the time this video is uploaded, it's gonna be even less than that. But I have less than 2 weeks until I see BTS, and trust me when I say I'm shitting my pants, okay? Because we might have gotten day 2 tickets as well. Now, my seats on day 2 are further away because I told Joanna and Britt, I was like, I don't really care if my seats are farther away and separate from you guys because I really can't afford to spend the amount that you are spending on your other ticket because I am working a lot of overtime and that's how I'm able to afford this ticket, but I can't drop more than like $300 for a ticket, okay? And I probably spent more than I should have on this resale ticket, but hey, I'm seeing BTS 2 nights in a row, so never in my life am I gonna look back and say I regretted doing that. Just saying. While my sunscreen sits and dries and does whatever it needs to, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyes because you always want your sunscreen to sit for at least a few minutes, otherwise your base look like shit. I've learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. Sometimes I'm a little impatient and I don't let my sunscreen sit enough, and then my base starts to separate and look like absolute doo-doo feces. If I had it in me to do a colorful eye look, I totally would, because I haven't done colorful makeup in quite some time. If I do something colorful, it's gonna take me so freaking long to do my makeup. I just know it. So I don't wanna be rushing. Something new with me is I've started a letterbox just for literally just for shits and giggles. I love having a space where I can write stupid things about a movie that I watched and still rate it like a like a 5-star. And I was actually having a conversation with my friend Shannon the other night, and we were talking about like these award-winning movies that people just absolutely rave about, where we're just kind of like, it was okay. But then like the dumbest fucking movies that were like, oh my God, we absolutely love that. Best movie ever. Literally happened to me with Super Mario Galaxy last night. I had a great time watching that movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. Was it super accurate and give the vibes of the Mario Galaxy game? Not necessarily. It had some elements in there, but overall it really didn't like give the Mario Galaxy vibes, which I guess is fine. I don't know. It's probably just a money grab at this point, but I still really enjoyed the movie. Reading so many people's reviews, and most of them rated like 2 to 3.5 stars, and I'm like, oh, I think there's something wrong with me, because why am I sitting here with a 4-star rating? Let me tell you, I did ship Fox McCloud and Toad. And that's what I put on my review. Either I'm having a stroke or something smells like it's burning. And I don't know if it's something up here or if like my dad's actually awake and he's making something, because sometimes when he makes his coffee, the coffee smells like it's burning. It probably is. Really hope that I have waited long enough for my sunscreen to sit, because I really need to get my base going, because it is 7:12 right now and I probably should leave at like 7:30 if I want to get there on time. You're welcome for that. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm extremely picky with my foundations, especially when it comes to drugstore foundations. But girl, I have been really liking this Lumi Matte Maybelline whatever super stay fucking foundation, and it shockingly has a shade for me. It has a neutral undertone, which for some reason it's really hard to find neutral undertones in foundations, like drugstore foundations. High-end foundations, I can usually find neutral undertones any day, but drugstore foundations, for some reason, it's extremely difficult for me to find. I think I've only found this one and the About Face one that has neutral undertones. My favorite one of all time is the House Labs, but it's just really expensive, so I stopped buying it. Oh my God, you guys. So I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, and a lot of people have been talking about it for a really long time, especially when I was on Book Talk. Yes, I was on Book Talk. I don't post on Book Talk anymore. I haven't for like 2 years. But a lot of people used to talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I finally started reading it because I have Libby through my library. And I was like, well, okay, like people talk about it. People say it's really good. When I tell you, I'm literally having such a blast reading those books. I'm only on the second book. I'm maybe 10 chapters in. There's a hair on my face and it's bothering me. Please go away. I'm really enjoying it. Matt Dinniman has such an interesting writing style, because he doesn't go super elaborate with his writing, but he's still very to the point and still pretty descriptive. Like he explains exactly what he needs to, and you can still envision it in your head, but he's not using super elaborate, sophisticated words to make it seem like, you know, he's smarter or something like that, like some fantasy books do. And it's literally just a good time. If you like reading and you just need a good time of a book, Dungeon Crawler Carl. That is one of the most fun times that I've had reading a book. Curiosity, what would you guys do if I just like started becoming a Disney vlogger? I would never do that. I was just thinking about it because I do watch a lot of Disney vloggers. I actually have a couple of mutuals that do Disney vlogs. I mean, that's not like their sole thing that they do, but they do a lot of Disney vlogs, and I love watching Disney vlogs. Sue me, okay? I love Disney. I'm a Disney, well, I'm not like a full-blown Disney adult, but I do love Disney. I literally have a pair of ears just sitting on my desk right now. They're Baymax, by the way. You want to see them? Actually, I'm going to show them. Aren't they so freaking cute? They're literally, they're so freaking cute. I'm going to bring them with me when I go on my family trip in November, and I'm really, really excited. I wish that I had the PTO and the money to take multiple trips to Orlando like some people do, but I know that's not realistic for me specifically. Now, maybe if I had another income, it would be a different story, but I do not. Or if I made more money, which I do not. I'm working on it though. I was just thinking about it because I was like, oh, like I want to vlog when I go in November. But then I was like, what if I just like became a Disney vlogger? No, girl, you do not need to become a Disney vlogger. Stop that. You have way too many interests to become just a sole Disney vlogger. But if you are a Disney vlogger, I love that for you, because that is so cool that you have the resources to go there as consistently as you do. I am fixing my eyeshadow just a little bit because it's like, it's kind of bothering me. Kind of looks like I have pink eye right now. Overall, I really do wish that I could travel a little bit more than I do, because I love traveling. I love seeing new places and experiencing new things, but unfortunately, like, that stuff is really expensive, and flight prices are just really expensive these days, and it's really frustrating to even live your life. I mean, I try my best. I go visit my friends every so often. I mean, I visited Casey in April, which Casey is my best friend. They live in Colorado. And I mean, I honestly think that's the only time that I've left the state this year, is for that trip in April. I really do love traveling. And at some point, I feel it in my nuggets. You know, Chicken Joe, I feel it in my nuggets.
No, he's out here. Feel it in my nuggets.
That I will be able to travel a little bit more. I actually am really thinking, because I'm starting cosmetology school next year, and I'm not going to be able to really travel a whole lot because I'll just be focusing on classes. So I'm really thinking that I can plan a big trip for 2028 after I finish all of my courses. And I don't know, why do I want to go to Italy? You know why I want to go to Italy? I'll tell you why. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2. Granted, Italy is a beautiful, beautiful country, and I love the history there. I love the architecture, but the big reason why I really want to go there is because of Assassin's Creed 2. I literally love that game so much, and I want to see the sites that it was inspired by in person. Sue me. Side note, but if you have not tried these CoverGirl Skin Enhancer Blush Bombs, I highly suggest that you do, because I really, really enjoy them. They have really good pigment, and they stay for a really long time, actually. I used to use the House Labs blush balm, like glassy blush balm, all the time, and I really like it, but I have to layer this thing for it to really show pigment on my face. But this one, honestly, I don't have to use very much for it to actually show up, and I appreciate that. Honestly, I should have woken up a lot earlier than I did. I woke up at like 6:15, and I probably should have woken up right at 6 o'clock like I normally do, because it's almost 7:30 now, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I really need to get going. But at least I'm almost done, which this is gonna be a little bit shorter of a get ready with me than my last one, which is fine. But my last one, I literally went all out, and I did my hair, I did colorful eyeshadow, like I literally did a Bibble little look because I matched it with my sweater. And it was cute. It was super duper cute. It was like a purple and blue kind of moment, and it was adorable. Okay, I love Bibble. Bibble is king. Bibble is the love of my life. Bibble is not the love of my life. I don't know why the hell I said that, but I love Bibble. Okay, he's one of my favorite Barbie characters of all time. Oh my god, I need to do my eyebrows. Girl, you don't want to be walking outside without your eyebrows done. I really had to lock in on filling in my, well, I don't actually like fill in my eyebrows. I just kind of like fill in some spots that look a little more bold with some eyeshadow. I probably should use an actual eyebrow product, but I don't, and I don't really care. I use brow gel, and I feel like that's good enough because I really like my brows to look a specific way, and they don't always look the way that I want to because sometimes they end up looking like absolute ass. This one specifically always ends up looking worse than this one. I don't know. This one just lays, she's the perfect princess, and then this one's the problem child. I've been loving the Milani Make It Last. I used to use it in high school quite often, and that was like one of my go-to setting sprays before I had like a lot of big girl money to buy Urban Decay when they were still doing like the Scandinavia collaboration. And this was like one of the go-tos. And then I started getting the Urban Decay, and since I haven't been able to buy the Scandinavia because it is a lot more expensive and like the shipping is kind of a pain in the ass, I've been using this, and man, I really have. I've been loving it so much, and I'm so happy that I started using it again. You also want to see something else that I've started doing that I just think adds a little bit more whimsy in my makeup routine? A fan. People use these fans to dry their setting spray, but I found them at Dollar Tree, and I'm like, I know exactly what I'm gonna use that for. And it makes it so much easier because for the longest time I was literally using a palette to fan myself, and it was not the most efficient. I'll say that. It was not the most efficient. Like, it fanned, but not quite like this. And it's pretty in purple. Look at that. I also have another one. I literally picked up two so I could take one of them to the BTS concert, but I'm not really sure which one I should take. My outfit is not even purple. My outfit is literally pink. I also ordered the cutest nails to go with my outfit, and they should be here on the 4th. I did do like the expedited priority shipping just to make sure that they actually got here on time, because like the standard shipping, it said 5 to 8 days, and I'm like, ooh, like 5 to 8 business days. I'm like, ooh, that's really pushing it. I do still have to do my lip, but my lipstick is in my purse and I don't feel like getting it. I guess I have my lip liner that I can do. This is I don't know, I just kind of use it. It's Soft Allure, I think, from LA Girl. I kind of like their lip liners, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up liking this video, and you want more videos like this where we just sit down, we chat, we do makeup, we do skincare, whatever, let me know. Not that many people comment on my videos, but I would gladly appreciate it if somebody did, because I want some feedback. I want some feedback. I like to know if what I'm doing is fun and entertaining and cool, and or if you just like looking at my beautiful face. I don't know. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye. I love you.